Imagine a world where your medicine doesn't come in a pill bottle but from the rustling leaves of a forest or the tranquil sounds of a bubbling stream. We're talking improved immune function, lower blood pressure, enhanced mental health, and even the destruction of cancer cells in the body. This isn't just a fanciful idea. It's a reality backed by science. The concept that the natural living environment can heal you isn't new, but this reality is gaining attention as researchers uncover the profound impact the natural world has on our physical and mental health. And in this video, we are going to talk all about it. By the end of this video, you will learn why the precious time you spend watching may actually cause your own body to experience an enhanced healing effect, both physically and mentally. So stay with us until the end to find out why this may happen to you in the next few minutes. Welcome back to Nature Provides, the channel where we discuss how nature provides the best pharmacy to fight off many of the diseases afflicting today's modern world, and how our deviation from nature is making us more sick today than ever before. If you haven't already, please help us spread this empowering information by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell to stay updated on this journey of enlightenment.
I gotta get out of this city.
Humans evolved to live in a natural environment. It's scientifically proven that when a person leaves an urban area and spends a few minutes in the forest, their body and their brain immediately begins to behave differently, and this behavior appears to lead to significant health benefits. Living in an urban city provides you with more access to employment, leisure, educational, and other developmental opportunities. On the other hand, study after study has shown that urban city life increases your exposure to many health challenges. This includes, but is not limited to, infectious diseases like HIV/AIDS, HCV, tuberculosis, pneumonia, and measles. Communicable diseases can spread rapidly in densely populated areas, but rates of non-communicable diseases like heart disease, cancer, asthma, and diabetes are also more prevalent. Let's not even mention the mental toll that is exacted on people living in cities. 40 years of research says that the prevalence of psychiatric disorders, like mood disorders, depression, and anxiety is significantly higher among people living in urban areas. And this is not surprising with the increased exposure to environmental stressors like traffic congestion, violence, inequities, and air pollution. You should know that scientists have discovered that in some cities, the quality of the air is the equivalent to smoking more than 3 packs of cigarettes a day. Wow. Knowing just how toxic the air we are breathing every day is a mental downer in and of itself.
So messed up! Like, what are we supposed to do now?
With all these urban threats to your physical and mental well-being, is there anything that you can do to save yourself and mitigate the consequences of living in densely populated areas? Well, it turns out that nature, as usual, does have a solution, and that solution is spending time with nature herself. For example, a forest bath may increase your immune system by 30%. You heard that right, 30%. So what is a forest bath and how does it boost your immune system? Stay with us to find out and to learn more about what you can do to minimize the negative impact on health that is city life. In the early 1980s, Japanese researchers embarked on what seemed like an unconventional study, exploring whether spending time in nature had measurable health benefits. The Forest Agency of Japan began promoting Shinrin-Yoku, or forest bathing, which is the act of immersing oneself in the woods to improve your health. While the term forest bathing was coined in Japan, human beings have been naturally practicing this behavior all across the world for millennia. However, subsequent research over the past 50 years has confirmed our intuition that in today's fast-paced world, the healing power of nature is more relevant than ever. Whether through a stroll in the park, a hike in the mountains, or simply tending to a garden, integrating nature into your daily routine can lead to profound improvements in both physical and mental health.
I'm so darn stressed!
One of the pioneering studies in this field was led by Dr. Yoshifumi Miyazaki, a forest therapy expert at Japan's Chiba University. Dr. Miyazaki found that a simple 40-minute walk in a cedar forest could reduce levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, more effectively than a walk in an urban environment. Cortisol is closely linked to blood pressure and immune function, so its reduction through forest therapy suggests that the natural environment has a unique ability to induce relaxation, lower stress levels, and boost the immune system. Beyond stress relief, forest bathing has been linked to improvements in a variety of other health conditions. Research suggests that spending time outdoors can alleviate symptoms of high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer, depression, and anxiety, and attention disorders. The serene environment, fresh air, and natural fragrances all contribute to these therapeutic effects, making nature a powerful, yet often overlooked, medicine for the mind and body. If you are liking what you hear so far and think more people should know this information, hit the like button to let YouTube know people want this info. High blood pressure, a condition affecting millions, might have a simple and natural remedy: spending time in green spaces. A large study conducted in June 2016 found that just 30 minutes a week in a park could help nearly 10% of people with hypertension manage their condition. The fresh air, reduced stress, and natural scents from substances called phytoncides all play a role in this effect, making nature a cost-effective solution for improving heart health. A key factor in the health benefits of forest bathing is the presence of these phytoncides that I just mentioned. Phytoncides are aromatic compounds that are released by trees and plants. Research by Dr. Ching Li, a professor at Nippon Medical School in Tokyo, Japan, has demonstrated that these compounds, when inhaled, can trigger beneficial biological changes. Dr. Li asserts that exposure to phytoncides can enhance immune function and even lower blood pressure just as much as the drugs commonly prescribed in the medical industry. Let's listen to Dr. Li explain his research to YouTuber Kirsten Dirksen.
Forest therapy reduces blood pressure. This is before the forest bathing. This is after the forest bathing. Okay. So this is a big difference. This is about 7 or 8 if you take a medicine. If the medicine can reduce the blood pressure about 7 or 8, it's very good medicine. But you don't take medicine, just visit the forest. You can get the almost the same result. Yeah,
as
result.
Blood pressure medication.
Same effect.
The forest is giving you the same effect as blood pressure.
So it's free.
It's free.
It's free. Yeah.
You hear that? Forest bathing can reduce blood pressure just as much as the conventional medicines, and it's free. Are we not blessed with the generosity of Mother Nature? Draining your bank account by popping toxic pills with these harsh side effects daily is not the only option. And that's not all. Dr. Li's studies also show that spending just 1 day a month in the forests increases the number and activity of natural killer cells, special cells of the immune system that are also known as NK cells. These cells possess the amazing ability to destroy cancer cells and therefore reduce your risk of developing cancer and other diseases. Dr. Li and his research assistant explains how this works in the next clip.
We will take the blood samples to measure the NK activity. So NK cells are immune cells, natural killer cells, like police.
The NK cells are like our body's police.
Yeah. People with higher NK activity show lower incidence of cancer.
After you take a walk in a forest for a single day, once a month, the hypothesis is that certain molecules released that you smell in the forest will decrease your risk of cancer because what it causes is the extra activity of these natural killer cells. Mm-hmm. And these natural killer cells, unlike the other cells that normally fight things in your body, these natural killer cells don't require any other molecule to activate and to fight off your tumor cells because that's what they normally do as their job.
If you want to learn more about Dr. Li's amazing research, look in the description for his full interview with Kirsten Dirksen. Living near green spaces isn't just pleasant. It could be life-saving, especially for women. An April 2016 study found that women living in areas with abundant vegetation had a 12% lower risk of death from all causes. This might be partly due to cleaner air, but research also points to nature's ability to enhance our immune system. Forest bathing effect on mental health is also astounding. A 2015 study found that walking for 90 minutes in a natural setting reduced rumination, a key feature of depression and anxiety. Walking in nature also decreased activity in a part of the brain that is associated with mental health disorders. These findings highlight how important access to green spaces and other natural environments is to our mental health, especially when living in our increasingly urbanized world. For children and adults with attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, a nature walk can provide significant relief. Studies have shown that spending time in natural settings improves concentration and reduces symptoms of ADHD. One study by researchers at the University of Illinois found that children with ADHD who took walks in parks were better able to focus afterward compared to those who walked in urban areas. Even those without ADHD can benefit, as nature has been shown to improve short-term memory and overall cognitive function. Forest bathing in a real forest produces the best results, but if you can't make it to the woods, all is not lost. Simply having a plant in your room or a window view of trees can still offer some health benefits. Research has shown that even seeing or hearing depictions of nature, such as sounds, videos, or images, can reduce stress and improve attention. For instance, patients recovering from surgery who had a view of trees recovered faster and required less pain medication than those with a view of a brick wall. And this is why I mentioned earlier that watching and listening to this video, which is jam-packed with clips of beautiful forest scenery and sounds, may have already triggered healing in your mind and body, improving your mental and physical well-being. We hope it did. Drop a comment below and let us know how you're feeling. Smash that like button if this video was helpful to you or could be to someone else. Please subscribe for more insightful videos. Cheers to rediscovering the vitality that nature provides.